This is break number 4899. This is WNBA Impeccable and Don Russ, a left side serial number break. We have a 10% filler run. It's going to fill up our remaining 3 spots in the break. Let me answer this question. What are your thoughts on sports card vending machines? The PSA machines, I mean, it's just like anything, right? Like, it's just like Arena Club or any of the online ones. The only difference is you probably have less data buying out of a machine than you would those sites. So, not personally a fan. But if they're selling boxes and stuff, I've never seen one of those. Those are kind of cool. But they're probably expensive, too, because you're paying an upcharge for it being in a machine and the convenience and all that stuff. Fillers in this one, we have Dan B for 3, Ramrod, Easy Company for 3, Jonathan T, Monty, Michael Collins, Gary D for 2, Dan Lee, Andrew A for 2, Rick Sanchez for 5, Jonathan T, Amy M for 1, Sherry W, Paul H, Uptown Jake, Tanner S, Saw M, David L, Local Josh, and Michael L. That is going to be 30 names. Top 3 are going to advance on into the break. We're going to go 8 times. Yes, we have WNBA in this break. Impeccable and Don Russ. 8 times. Top 3 are going to make it on in. 4, 5, 6, 7, and top 3. We have Rick Sanchez, Ramrod, and Jonathan T making it on into the break. You guys are good. You guys are in on those 10% chances. I was going to run this one as random teams, but I think WNBA, because there's 2 big chases, and that's Paige and Caitlin right now, it's better as a left side, so all spots have an equal opportunity at those 2 players. So, until there's like cheaper product, and you know, because Impeccable's so expensive, we're probably just going to keep WNBA as a left side serial number. Maybe when Prism comes out, we'll do some random teams if it's cheaper, but I don't foresee it being cheaper this year. Has anybody ripped any of the Costco boxes yet? Angel doesn't sell for as much. She's like second tier with like Cam Brink and some names down there, but it's Caitlin and Paige at the top of this one. Sophie, yeah, Sophie in there too. So, all right, this is a left side serial number break. We randomize both the letters and the numbers separately. If you're not familiar with the left side, I will explain the rules. Serial numbers take priority over everything else, so a 5 of 99 would go to the 5 spot. Hey, congratulations, Dad and Daughter. That sounds amazing. My friend said he ripped like 50, and he's only hit like 2 Page Pandoras. One-on-ones and redemptions are awarded via the player's names. Sophie's not in Impeccable. Yeah, that's what I thought. She is in Don Russ, though. One-on-ones and redemptions randomized by first name letters. So one-on-one or redemptions for Caitlin Clark will go to the C spot. So on and so forth, if there are any. Non-serial numbered hits, such as parallels, inserts, autos, and mems, are awarded via card numbers on the back. Cards with no number are awarded via player names using the letters. Base cards are awarded via letters, and bounties are split 50-50 between whoever hit it and somebody on our duck race at the end. I have seen the Caitlin Clark book with the packs. Yes, we had a couple people rip some, and they look okay. Pulled some numbered stuff, I saw. We have Dan B on top all the way down to Jonathan T going to be on the bottom. Let's go ahead and do the random here. Let's go 6 times. 6 times on the names, 6 times on your numbers, 6 times on your letters. Cheesecake, how'd you do? 4, 5, and 6. Dan B up top, down to Robert W. And he golfed. Oh my God. Tim, don't be causing trouble. Don't be causing trouble, Tim. 1 on top, 0 on bottom for your numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, and boom, 5 up top, 2 on the bottom. Bought a filler in 4906. Please give it to whoever you like. Okay. We'll probably do chat giveaway on that one. Each Costco has a red Pandora to 199. Yep. That's what I saw as well. I ordered some, so hopefully I'll do a video for some pretty soon. Dan B with 5. Carmen with 3. Ramrod with 9. Jonathan T with 1. Eric B with 4. Steve E with 8. Tyler H with 7. Monty with 6. Rick Sanchez with 0. And Robert W with deuce. And here comes your letters. XYZ up top. RS and T on the bottom. These are for your one-on-ones, your base cards, and your unnumbered cards. GHI up top all the way down to XYZ on the bottom. All right, Dan, you've got GH and I, Carmen O, P, and Q looking for Paige, Ramrod K and L, Jonathan T with D, E, and F, Eric B, A, B, and C looking for Caitlin, Stevie, U, V, and W, Tyler H with M and N, Monty with J, Rick Sanchez, R, S, and T, and Robert W, X, Y, and Z. Normally, we don't see trades in this format, so we're going to hop on in just a second. After this break, we'll have another giveaway for chat. And we'll open up our final basketball break of the night. JML will be coming back for NASCAR, which will be our next break. XYZ. Our letters are static, so we don't make custom letters based off of particular products. So you might just not have any chases with XYZ. You might have minimal chases. This is what our people decided a few months back. They wanted to do our left sides this way. Can create some big winners, some big losers. It's a more random format, and it's a more chaotic format. So we used to have the letters and numbers static, so the 1 would have like A all the time, 2 would have B all the time, and it'd snake up and down. And now people want like a true random left side. So this is how we've been doing it the last couple of months. Trying to think of, I know there's Zaya Cook. I know there's Zaya Cook. We're going to do 1 box from the sealed case. I don't know if they're stacked or they're left or right. So I'm going to rip this open, and then we're going to random to see which box we run. Alright, yeah, they're stacked top to bottom. Okay, cool. So I'm going to roll a dice. If it is a 1 or 2, we will do the top box. 3 or 4, we will do the middle box. 5 or 6, we will do the bottom box. Of course, it's going to be the bottom box. So we'll do this. We'll grab the bottom box, and the other 2 will be in our breaks later. So we're going to grab that one, set that one right there, and then do that one. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. In this break, we have Donruss, and we have Impeccable, and we have all of our emotes going off. Got top loads, got everything I need. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started and see if we can find something nice out of Donruss. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, is this our first WNBA break with Donruss, or maybe it's our second? I think it's our second. We have not done a lot of WNBA this year. We were waiting for Prism and Impeccable, and I would like to do what I want to do, and maybe we'll do it on Tuesday, is we'll do a full case Impeccable, and we'll do it by serial number. We'll do like a 99 spot serial, and everybody gets 3 numbers. It'll be like a 33 spot. I'm not sure. All right. Once again, base cards going to the letters, and then hits are going to go to serial numbers and card numbers. There is Caitlin Chen, rookie. We have Courtney Williams. That is going to be going to the letter. That is going to go, or going to the number, going to the 0, going to Rick Sanchez. And we have a Paige in our first pack, and that is going to be a very off-center Diamond Paige Beckers on the franchise features. Going to the 6, going to Monty. The centering on this is atrocious. Holy smokes. On the diamond. These are what, like 400 a hobby box? What on earth is that centering? What on earth? Courtney Williams on our green laser. You know what's actually decent value is the Prism hanger boxes from last year. Aaliyah Boston, Nafisha Collier, Kate Martin. There's a Lucy Olsen rookie. Dominique Malunga is going to be either going to the 9 spot, or that one's numbered, so it's going to the 6, 46 of 99. Dominique Malunga. And then there's a Cam Brink on the Marvels. Going to the card number, going to 9, going to Ramrod. So the Prism WNBA hanger boxes from last year, those are pretty solid. They're literally like, I think, $50 a box. And I like them. I've pulled, I ripped a few last week, and I pulled 2 Caitlin Color. I pulled Silver Cam Brink. Malunga has high upside. Sabali, Natasha Cloud. Is this going to be our auto? I think it is. It's Yolanda Griffin is going to be our auto. Legendary signatures. Yolanda Griffith, and that is going to go to the Y spot. Going to Robert W. Non-numbered and no number on the back, so it goes based off the letters. Yolanda. On the legendary signatures. 1 auto per box in these. Stephanie Olsen either going to the 0. Yeah, going to the 0. And then there is our first Caitlin of the break at crunch time. And that is going to go to the 5 spot, going to Dan B. Malik with a TD. You guys are a little bit ahead of us. You feasted on the hangers. They're such solid value. Yeah, Malik, anytime touchdown just hit if you were a DGen who bet that. Is that 2 for him in this game? 3 TDs tonight. What the heck? Camila Cardoza, Agumba Wally, that's Thomas, Gray, Sivka, I don't know how to say her name, Alea Edwards, either going to the 6 or this one's serial numbered, so it's going to the 0. 100 of 125, Alea Edwards for the 0. And how about a Paige Becker's Net Marvels Press Proof? And that one is going to the 3 spot, going to Carmen. I don't know what that's worth. Somebody's going to have to comp me on a purple Net Marvels of Paige. That one might be 50, 60 bucks. I don't know. Nice hit for Carmen right there. Let me know what that's worth. The grading, Donruss, the centering is rough from what I've seen. I've opened a few blasters of this. What's funny is that this game is 2 former Titans and they have 6 TDs combined. That's funny. Caleb McBride, Errol Atkins, Jordan Horston, Dewana Bonner. There is Alicia Clark. Rookie of Sarah Ashley Barker. We have Lucy Olsen either going to the 7 or, yeah, going to the 7 on the Lucy. And a franchise features of Rickea Jackson going to the 8. Competitive game, Baltimore and Green Bay. Now, if somebody can hit me with a comp on Paige, that would be awesome. I'm going to guess like 40 to 60 bucks. Yeah, 45 bucks, says Dimitri. Kelsey Mitchell. There's an Alyssa Smith, rated rookie of Azia James. We have Celeste Taylor, either going to the 8 or, yeah, going to the 8 on Celeste Taylor. And Cam Brink on the franchise features. That's going to the deuce. 15 to 20. What's up, Troy? What's up? I'm not your brain, buddy. Joker snagged 21 boards tonight. Holy smokes. Who are they playing? Were they playing, like, Utah tonight? I think they were playing... Were they playing Utah? Can't remember. I know they're on a back-to-back tonight. Or they're not on a back-to-back. They didn't play last night. They played on Christmas. Hines Allen. I'm all thrown off because of this week. Played the Magic tonight. Is there downtowns? Yes, downtowns are in this product. We have a Caitlin Clark autograph. We have a Caitlin Clark auto. It's going to the C spot. It's going to Eric. Oh, if it's numbered. No. Hold on. If it's numbered. It is not. Caitlin on the Signature Series auto. Wow. Could have been numbered. That's awesome. Hey, mission accomplished. Second year Caitlin auto. That one kind of stuck up on me because we already hit our auto in this box. I believe it's 1 auto per, right? Am I wrong? I thought it was 1 auto per box. Boom. Big boom right there for the C spot. Going to Eric. Centering is a little off on this one, but I don't think he cares. 2 autos, 1 mem. Okay, I got it wrong. My bad. Nets beating the Wolves by 20 in Minnesota and Jazz beating the Spurs by... Jeez. $775 last sold, said Dimitri. Big squirrels right there. Congratulations, Eric. Once again, going to the C spot because we have letters on the back, so we ignore them, and they go based off the player's name. Caitlin Clark. That's a nice start. Zaya Cook is going to go to the 9. And we have a My House Sophie going to the 9 as well. 9 is Ramrod. Got into this one on a filler. $9.75 and $8.50. That was an auction. Bins are $8.50. Oof. I might be a buyer on that one. I need another Caitlin. Oh, he's not. Oh, yeah, he's from Iowa. Well, I tried. We have a rookie of Paige Beckers. Paige Beckers going to the 6 spot on the rookie. Courtney Vandersloot either going to the 4 or it might be numbered. It is not. It's going to the 4. And we have Jewel Lloyd on the Crunch Time Diamond going to the deuce. We are heating up. Let's get greedy and see a downtown 2. Why not, right? This break was supposed to be an impeccable break, and we've hit more cards out of Donruss than we might see in impeccable. Lexi. Evans, Heidemann, Sophie. Sophie goes to the S, by the way, because it's just a base card. That goes to Rick Sanchez. Nisha Morrow. We have Temi. Temi is going to go to the 8 spot. And then a Net Marvels of Jackie Young going to the 5. Vandersloot's name was spelled wrong on the back of that card, was it? Let me grab that Vandersloot. Did they really spell her name wrong? The disrespect. Vandersloot's name really... Let's see. Yeah, they spelled Courtney. Courtney. Yeah, they two different spellings. Spurs losing to the Jazz. You know what? The Jazz are scrappy. The Jazz can beat anybody on any given night is the thing. Rakia. Elizabeth Kitley. There's Sineya Rivers. We've got Veronica Burton going to the one. And Asia Wilson on the tunnel vision. That is going to go to the card number as well. Going to the 3. The disrespect. So if one card is misspelled, then they're all misspelled, yeah. You'd think it'd be tough to spell Vandersloot, and then they got Courtney wrong. Cam Brink, Marina Johannes, there's Skylar Diggins, Chelsea Gray, Sydney Colson. Our mem is going to be Crystal Dangerfield going to the 8 spot. Non-numbered going to the 8. Got Rebecca Allen either going to the 6 spot, going to the 6. And then in my house of Rakia Jackson going to the 3 spot, going to Carmen. Didn't see the red squiggly line. That's funny. It'd be funny if they had a red squiggly line like on the card. That would be even funnier. Tim was looking for the U in Vandersloot. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Final pack here of Donruss. Febic, Brown, Gustafsson, Angel Reese. We've got Jewel Lloyd. HVL rookie. Dominic Malunga either going to the 9 or it's serialed, so it's going to the deuce. Going to Robert W. 132 of 199. And we're going to end with a crunch time purple of Paige Beckers going to the 9. Going to Ramrod. Honestly, that was a really good box of Donruss. That was like a really, really good box of Donruss. But now it's time for the reason you guys really bought into the break, and we are doing Impeccable. Good luck on this one. I already have a Caitlyn auto. Let's see if we can get a Caitlyn Timeless. Caitlyn Timeless would be wild. Caitlyn Impeccable Numbers would be nice. Page auto. Gold logo woman. Dude, anything would be crazy. I think we don't have a case hit in this one. We got spacers on the back. Let's go ahead and grab those spacers. We have a Stainless Stars on the back, so these are all just spacers. I see a Stainless Stars on the back. I could feel the metal card. Alright, first card out. We're going based off serial numbers for all these cards. That is going to be Gabby Williams, 44 of 75. Going to the 4. Going to the 4 on the Gabby. 4 is Eric B in this one. He already has that Caitlyn auto. What are the case hits? They would be the bars, right? They would be the bars. Next one out. We've got Alyssa Thomas, 18 of 40 for the 8. Going to Stevie. Steph Curry going to dominate the senior tour, says Tim. I opened a case and all you hit was a Stainless Stars. You should have gotten a silver bar, I believe, right? How about, there's going to be Elizabeth Kitley, 4 of 15 for the 4. Going to Eric B again. The bars are not guaranteed in every case. What the heck? That's like a staple of Impeccable. Every case should have a bar. That's kind of wild. I think we're going to get into our autos right here. Elegance. We've got Marina Mabry, 28 of 49, going to the 8 spot. Going to Stevie. On card, Marina Mabry. From Connecticut. He said the price of silver is too high. You might be getting some copper bars. I love her, says Vic Dog. Vic Dog loves his Roki Sasaki 101. Well, that is going to be a Kia Nurse. That is going to be numbered... And do it this way. 56 of 99 going to the 6. Going to Monty. Indelible ink of Kia Nurse from the sky. I think our next card's a redemption. Just sold 350 in silver yesterday, dude. Silver ripped this last week. Isn't it up like 30% this week or something like that? Yeah, we have a redemption coming up next. Good luck. So this is going to go to the player name. It's going based off player name using letters. Indelible ink signatures. Crystal Dangerfield, going to go to the C spot. Going to Eric B. Oh, Crystal Dangerfield. So redemptions in this break are awarded via the player names using letters. That is our rules. Crystal Dangerfield for C. $79 a Troy. Dang. Stop buying Pokemon. I've been dumping into silver since the summer. Feel very, very smug. Hey, good for you. 3 cards left in this break. That is going to be a Kalia Copper, 14.25. All this talk about silver and gold, and then we pull copper. It's funny how it works like that. 14 of 25 going to the 4, going to Eric, who is absolutely dominated this break so far. Just open package that I said keep the Soul Ruka. Freeway Man, I might have forgotten. Send it back. Got you. There's your copper bar. Yep. 2 cards left. One is a stainless on the back. Good luck. Why, there is Stewie, Brianna Stewart, 8 of 25, going to Stevie on card indelible ink. From the Liberty. I don't follow any of that kind of stuff, MJ, so if copper's up, I don't have any intelligence into why. I try to stay a little bit ignorant on that stuff. Politics and world affairs really just, it's depressing. All right, congratulations to the 8, Stevie right there. And we have one more card in the break. We'll run the squirrels. Donruss saved the day. Well, this next card on the back, I mean, it could be a monster. You never know. Stewie to 25, 8 of 25. And here's your final card in this break. A little shorter break, but it's been good. Stainless. And that is going to be for the Storm. That is Skylar Diggins. Okay. So now I know that if it's a stainless on the back, it's not always going to be an auto. Skylar Diggins is going to be 46 of 99. Once again, going to the 6, going to Monty. And that is going to do it for our break. This and the NASCAR breaks are the ones I'm most looking forward to watching, says Jordan. Yeah. Zero cards left. Taylor's behind. 46 of 99, Skylar Diggins. Well, man, I don't think you can say it too often that a Donruss box upstaged an Impeccable box, but it kind of did. Let's take a look at our hits in this one. If you did not have a good break, we will be sending you out some NBA packs. We don't have any WNBA to send, but we'll be sending you out some NBA packs. I know not every spot can hit, and this was an expensive break for being WNBA, but Impeccable's $1,200, and Donruss is $400. I wish that some WNBA sets were more affordable. I can't believe the cost of Impeccable and the cost that Prism's going to be. Just, it blows my mind. 2 one-touches in that break, including the indelible ink of Stewie going to the 8 spot. And the big hit of the break, last sold $800. The Signature Series second year, Caitlin Clark going to the C, which is Eric. Congratulations on that one. That one's actually pretty clean. A little off center, but I'd probably still send that one in for grading. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the centering's supposed to be like that. I'm not sure. And that is going to do it for your break.